Hey everyone, welcome back to the Knit and Swim for Fun podcast. I am Kirsten, also known as Knit and Swim for Fun on Ravelry. If you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a viewer that's seen my past episodes, welcome back. So as you can see, my hair is pretty crazy today. I just want to put my hair up today like this, and this is what I do on weekends when I'm off from school. So yeah, so it's a crazy hair day for me. So that might be the title of this episode too, Crazy Hair Day. I have to say. So, anyways, welcome back to the Knit Swim for Fun podcast, and leave a comment down below if you like my hair. So, anyways, yeah. So let's get to the podcast. So the first things first is thank yous, like always. And this week, I actually have show notes because I actually took the time to write show notes this morning, so thank goodness because I have a lot to talk about this week. So, the first thank you that I have to give a shout out to is, this is a YouTuber. Their YouTube channel name is Let's Craft for Fun, and I don't know if it's a he or a she, but I think it's a she, I'm not sure. But either or, thank you for leaving nice comments every week on my episodes and tutorials, because that really means a lot to me, because I really love hearing from my viewers. And then another person I want to give a shout out to is MRSTN2006, that's her Ravelry name. And I want to say thank you because she is sending me some of her yarn from her stash, I guess, because she has a lot, I guess, that she wants to get rid of. So I haven't heard back from her yet, but if that's you, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and that's very sweet of you to give me some of your yarn. Because, trust me, I love using all of my yarn at once, so thank you anyways. Okay, so as you can see, this episode I'm at a different angle. This is usually the angle that my camera's at. And so, because the other side of my room is very messy. I have fans, I have my mannequin stuff, I have hats, stuffed animals, everything like scattered everywhere because I'm cleaning my room and I'm rearranging all my stuff. So this is the only side that's actually pretty clean. So, after all that babbling, let's get to the show. So, my whips, I have one this week. It's the same one from last week. It's my Wish. And my Wish shawl is a fantastic shawl. It's a cute shawl. I love it. It's just it takes a very long time to knit. Because there's like a lot of stitches. But when I'm like watching TV at night, like I like to watch 90210 Beverly Hills from the old ones back in the 90s and the new ones, which is coming back on October 8th. That's my birthday, so yeah, it's coming back on my birthday, but anyways, when I'm at nighttime, I'm done doing my homework and stuff, that's what I do, is knit and watch TV, and I can knit without looking, and I've been practicing that for years, and I can, like, do it in the movie theater, and everyone, like, looks at me, but I can't do that. But I am in the middle of a row right now. As you can see, it's because I ran out of yarn of the purple, and the purple was color Vilos, I think, and I ran out of the purple, and so I think this Sunday coming up, like tomorrow, I might go out to the store and get some more because I really wanted to finish this. I really want to cast on something new, and I just really want to finish the shawl because I would love to wear it to school and show it off. So anyways, that is knitted on the size US 6 4.0 and knitted at Deborah Novro sock yarn in the charcoal and Vilos colorway. And the purple is Vilos and the gray is charcoal. So I have poor lighting again because I don't have those fancy lights, those fancy photographer lights. And I just use natural light from my window. So yeah. So that's, and I only have this much of the gray left. So that's my Wish. And I am storing it in a project bag that I made for myself, and it's the one that I made last week for Judy, who won the KL prize. So Judy, if you got your bag, please let me know because I would love to hear from you if you got your bag. But if you didn't, please look at the way again so you don't get spoiled because I made myself the same bag that I made for you. So I'm storing it in my cupcake bag now. So it's pretty squished, but you should see I made this thing one. Okay, and the pattern is My Wish, and that's what the pattern looks like. That's the edging. So that's it for whips. Now for FOs, I don't have any FOs for knitting, but I do have some for sewing. So let's see. Okay, the first one that I have for sewing is a purse. This purse is from the DIYdish.com. It looks like this. It has pleats in the front and in the back, and it's lined with the same fabric. So right here I did purple and floral, and then inside I did floral and purple. I just like matching it, mix and match it up a little bit. So that's what it looks like. And it has cute little ties, and the fabric is from Walmart, because that's where I get my fabrics. It's a lot cheaper. So that's what it looks like. It's very cute, and you can take it to school if you want to. So yeah, I don't think it'll be big enough for books, but it'll probably be big enough for personal items. So that's what it looks like. And then my second finished object for sewing is a lunch bag. And just let me poof it out a little bit so you can see what it looks like. And this pattern is from Walmart. I think it's by Simplicity. I cannot really say that word. But that's what it looks like. The fabric is from Walmart as well. And then you can just open it like a regular lunch bag, and it has Velcro. And it just says handmade by, oh, there's my last name. Handmade by Kirsten. But that's what it looks like. And then it's lined with a lime green. So I've been using this a lot lately. Okay, and then I was going to wear this on the show today, but it's too hot outside, so this is going to be a section of the show called What Am I Wearing? Because I want to wear some of my FOs on the show now, because it's going to be fall soon, so I want to do that, but it's just too hot today, so if it wasn't hot I would be wearing this, but this is what I'm wearing. And this is the Aged Brass Steam Shawlette. I forgot who it was by. And it's made out of my hand spun, and the hand spun is Cloud Lover fiber in the Black Forest colorway. So it's really nice and really soft too. So that's what it looks like. See all the different variation of color. I really like that. So yeah, it's really warm, and I'll be wearing this in the winter when it comes. So that's an FO for knitting. Well, this is an old FO. I made this, let's see, I think January of 2012 of this year. So yeah, so it's pretty old. It's 9 months old, so yeah, so I like it. Okay, and then for spinning. Now, I really love to spin, but every week I don't have anything for spinning, and it's because fiber is so expensive. I don't have a job, so I can't pay for my own fiber, but my mom has to, so plus she doesn't have a lot of money either, so I don't have that much spinning to talk about but every week, but I do have a thank you to Maya Zoe, Judy, who won the project bag. I mention her every week, I think. But anyways, she, because last week I asked everyone to leave a suggestion of what I could make of the 2 hand spun yarns that I have. And I told everyone that this is 70 and this is 100 yards. And she suggested that I could do the Camp Out Fingerless Mitts designed by Tanti and hem, I think you call that. And it looks like this pattern. It's a free pattern. So, and it calls for 100 yards. So I can make this pattern. And she said in the message comment that she says, oh, I just found out that you live in Nevada, so you might not be able to make these. But I told her, well, it gets really cold in Nevada in the winter sometimes. So I will be making those fingerless mitts as like maybe in November maybe. So yeah, so I think it'd be really cute. Like if I alternate the colors. So yeah. And also I painted my nails this week, if you were wondering why my fingers are red. I just painted my nails last night. Because with school I've been like writing and doing papers a lot, and so my hand was very tired because I couldn't knit, and so I'm like, well, if I want to do something artistic, I can just always paint my nails, because I think if you paint your nails, it's almost like painting on a canvas. I don't know. My brain is going well right now. But anyways, so that's for spinning. Okay, now for sewing. I got this book at the library the other day, and what day was it? I think it was last Monday, and it's called 100 Applique Moffats. Yeah, 100 Applique. And I got this at the library. Like I said again, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. But anyways, it's 100 applique things that you can put on canvases, you can put on quilts. And so I thought it was really cute, so you can see like there's a lot of appliques on here. And one applique that I really like is this pear. And there's so many to choose from. But one project that I would like to do, because the author, she put in the back projects of what you can do with applique. And so I'm like, oh, okay, so I just might just look at that. And so one project that I really would like to do is, let me find it, is called wall hangings. And these wall hangings is you just take fabric and a canvas and you just applique the appliques, I guess, onto the fabric, and you just staple gun it to the canvas. So that's one project that I would really like to do. It seems very quick and easy and fun, and I might do a tutorial on that if I ever get a canvas. So I think I have a canvas up in my closet, because I used to do oil painting when I was very young, because my grandma got me an art easel, and so I was all into painting when I was young. So I might have a leftover canvas up in my closet. So yeah. So that's what I might be doing. And then, sorry for rubbing my eye a lot, it's just my dog. He is a half golden retriever and a poodle, and he sort of makes me sick, so my eyes itch a lot when I'm around him. But anyways, I want to talk about my box bag again, like I was talking about in the whips section of the show. I did make myself a box bag because I really love box bags, and after I made Judy's, I was like, oh my goodness, I really want one for myself, and I really didn't want to send it to her, but I promised her that I would make her something. But that's what it looks like. It's cupcakes, and I just quilted zigzag stitches on it. I used white thread for hers, but I used hot pink thread for mine, so I ran out of white thread. Excuse me. And then I use a hot pink zipper like I did with hers, and then the lining is light pink with a brown polka dot. And the handle, of course, is hot pink with white polka dots. So it was very easy and quick, and it zips. So yay! And that's a tutorial from the Crafty Gemini. From YouTube, so go and check out that video tutorial if you want to make yourself a box bag. Okay, so I have a fabric haul. If you guess, if I guess you can make that a fabric haul, because a lot of people have yarn hauls, so I have a fabric haul to show you. It's only 4 fabrics that I got at Walmart a couple days ago, but I was really into box bags after I made Judy's, and so I was like, well, I want to make myself some more. And so the fabrics that I got at Walmart was this first one. This one's fishing equipment. So there's like hooks and bait and stuff on it. So I thought it was really cute. So this is the main fabric. So this is fabric A and this is fabric B. And fabric B is a navy blue. And the handle is going to be like the same ribbon as the pink. It is navy blue with white polka dots. So I thought that was really cute. So that's one project bag. And I had to get the zippers for the bags because I forgot to buy zippers. So I was like going crazy over fabric and I forgot one main important thing for the bag was zippers. And then the second one that I'm going to make is this really cute fabric. It's like 1940s aprons and it's really cute. So, and then the lining for that, so this is fabric A and this is fabric B. And fabric B is like this olively green with light green and dark green flecks on it, and it has like little bows, I guess. So, and then the handle for that is going to be like this lime green with white polka dots. So that's bag number 2. And that's basically it for my fabric haul. It's like very short. Because at fabric, at my Walmart, there's always a fabric section there, and I always go into it and there's always for sale fabrics. And so I'm like, I'm getting some because it's usually like $1.50 a yard, $5 a yard. So I'm like, I'm getting some every time I see something on sale. But anyways, after that, I want to make a quilt. I made a quilt last year. It did not turn out. It was my very first quilt. I thought it looked ugly. It did not look pretty. And so this year I want to make a quilt, and I don't know what colors I'm going to do. I think I might go into the browns and orange tones from Thanksgiving colors. So that's what I want to do. It's like, that's in the back of my mind. It's not in the front of my mind right now, so that's just a big maybe for making myself a quilt. And then lately I've been talking about the DIY Dish, and DIY Dish is a website that you can go to, and they have free patterns on there, and it's just a very good website. They have video tutorials on how to make the bags and how to make pin cushions and stuff, so go and check out their website. It's a very cool website. Okay, so that's it for sewing. There's nothing on Lucy. Again, I did not work on Lucy this week. I've been very busy. So Lucy's just in timeout for a while. But anyways, for what's next for knitting. So the first thing is what's next for knitting is again the Camp Out Fingerless Mitts. And I want to do that on my hand spun, so that's the first thing. And when I first saw this pattern, I was like, I'm totally making this. So that's the first thing I want to do when winter comes. And then I've been going over on Ravelry. That's weird. I'm going over on Ravelry, and I've been searching for stuffed animals because I really want to make stuffed animals and cute little creatures. And so the first pattern I came across was the Rubber Chickens by Cassidy Clark. And they're very, very cute. I think I would definitely make the same colors. I just really like it. And it calls for this Knit Picks palette and Knit Picks with worsted and stuff. And so I have that in my bin right there. So that's what I would be making. And later in the year. And then I've been talking about this one every week, and it's the beaver. I finally looked up on Ravelry this morning what that stupid beaver's name was. And that beaver's name is Liam's Beaver. And this is by Sarah Elizabeth Kleiner. my writing's very messy, but it's what it looks like. And again, I'll be making this right after I cast off, bind off my wish. So, and these are all free patterns, if you're wondering. And then later in the year, like around maybe December, I want to make myself a sweater. And the sweater that I want to do is spelled AMIGA. It's from Knitty.com. It's by Megs Candice. It's a very nice sweater. It's very lightweight. It just looks very nice. It looks like a sweater that you can wear around the house, and it just looks very simple and easy. And I want to make that out of maybe sock yarn. It calls for maybe like a sport weight, but I can always go down to a fingering weight, so it can be like even more lighter sweater. And it's knitted on a size US 8 5.0. So, if you made this sweater, leave a comment, and if it's a good sweater, say yes. If it's not a good sweater, say no. So I just want to, if you made this sweater, just leave a little review for me so I can see if I really want to knit that or not. Okay, so that's it for no, it isn't. I have one more thing to talk about for what's next. And over on the Stuck Knit Zombies podcast, they have a KL going, and their KL is the abalone. So the abalone cardigan, and it looks very easy and simple. It looks like a recipe pattern. I don't really know what a recipe, but I guess it is a recipe pattern. I'm not sure, but it looks very easy and simple. I would like to do this. And the yarn that I would like to make it out of is the Vanish Choice in the Sea Spray Mist colorway. So it looks very light on camera, but but it's just very light on camera. It looks very pretty in person, but I might do it out of a worsted yarn. It calls for, is it worsted? I think it is worsted, but if it is, again, I can't speak this week. But anyways, I might do this as sock weight because I like really light sweaters. I don't like heavy sweaters. I like very light sweaters. So I might do this out of a sport weight or of a sock weight. But it does call for a size 8 needle. So I will be like figuring out in my head what I'm gonna do with the pattern. But anyways, that's what I might be doing soon. So I might do either or sweater. That sweater from Knitty or this sweater from Ravelry. So that's it for what's next, and that was in my bag that I showed you guys last week. But anyways, what else do I have to talk about? Yeah, I have a book review, and this book is kind of awful. I decided to do this book review is because I thought it was funny. I thought the sweaters were funny. There's very poor color choices, I think. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm not trying to be a typical teenager on what I like on clothes and stuff, but I thought this book was very not so good. I think if the author did more concentrate on the colors, more concentrate on the fabric and all this stuff, I think it would be a good book. But anyways, let's go through the book. Okay, so the first, some patterns in here that I like, some patterns in here I really don't like. Well, there's only like 2 patterns in here that I like. But anyways, she has in this book. Sorry, if I pause, it's because I'm listening out in my living room because I'm less like hearing something. But anyways, in the first part of the book, she explains how to cast on, how to do basic stuff, and all that easy, simple stuff that you need to know. She also does different cast-ons like knit-on and table cast-on and stuff like that. And then she goes between the English way of purling and the English way of knitting and the continental way of knitting and the continental way of purling. And then it just goes on and on how to do different stitch and how to make buttonholes and stuff. So it's easy stuff that you need to know to make a sweater. And then she goes through on what type of fabric your sweater should be. So if your fabric's too loose, then you're doing it wrong. If your fabric is just right, you're doing it right. If your fabric is too tight, you're doing it completely wrong. And so that's what she also has in here, that she has different ways that you can use your needles and stuff like that. And then she has a table of contents, which I thought was helpful. Okay, now going to the patterns. Now, the patterns in here are just ugly, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't look like, it doesn't fit the body too well on the people, and it's poor color palette and stuff, and so I just didn't like the patterns at all, really. Like, this one, it's like, doesn't really fit the body that well, and so it's not the person, it's just the piece of garment. And then like this one, like, why would you wear that out in public? I don't know. It's like a vest, but it's like not a good looking vest. It's like, if you made it in a different color and if you constructed the straps better, I think it'll be a better looking vest. And now this one, it's like, it's made out of bulky yarn. It looks, yeah, it's made out of bulky yarn for sure. And they did intarsia on the bottom of the sweater in a contrasting color, and the contrasting color is lime green. Now, why would you do contrasting color in lime green with a navy blue? It does not look good. I think if you did the, if you want to do a contrast, I think you should have done it up in the neckline and on the sleeves. I think that would be a cuter look instead of like a big blotch of ferrule on the bottom, because what my eyes do to this pattern, it goes directly to the ferrule. For me, if I was a designer, I would just do the yoke in the ferrule, or intarsia, or whatever it's called, and on the sleeves. I think that would look more attractive. Okay, and then this pattern, I like it. I think it's very cute. I like the sleeves. There's a better, here's a better picture of the sleeves. I love the sleeves. It's just the neckline. I'm like, why would you, this looks unfinished to me. It's like, why is there like a big strip of knitted piece of work across your neck in this big open space? I think if they left that out and just leave it like a V-neck, I think it would look more right. And then there's some more patterns in here that I don't really like, but there's some patterns in here I do like. Like this Mini Morgan is what it's called. And I like the construction of the pattern. It looks very cute on a little girl, as you can see. But the colors of what they choose, I just don't like. I think if they just did it in plain navy blue or a plain orange or a plain turquoise, I think it would look cute, but for me, I would probably do a plain navy blue for this pattern if I was knitting for a little girl. But yeah, that's basically one pattern that I like from this book. And then there's some more patterns in here that I just don't like. And then this one, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but this one looks like a bumblebee. This one is named Pam. The pattern's named Pam. And it's a vest, and it looks like a bumblebee vest. It's like, looks like something for Halloween. I think they did it in different colors, like maybe in let's say 2 shades of green, I think it'll look cuter. But it's like, the patterns in here, they're okay, so they just pick very, very poor color choices. And then it goes on, like this pattern right here. This one is named Thelma and Louise. And it just does not look right. It's like a big plunge of knitting in the front, and it just looks too bulky in the front area. It just does not look good. So, excuse me. And one pattern here that I also like is called Moni. And this is like a good construction pattern. I don't know what I mean by construction. Good design pattern, I guess. It fits the body well. It has good color choices. Like, it's very hot pink. So yeah, I think it's a very good pattern, very good color choice. So, let's see. Now, there's baby patterns in here as well, and one baby pattern I like is called the Baby Diamond by Pauline. Doesn't have a last name. So what it looks like is a very cute pattern. I think it's good for boys and girls, and it's what it looks like on the bottom. It looks like very plain and simple. So that's one pattern that I would make. And there's more kids patterns and stuff. And this one pattern I like as well. It's called Oscar. It's a cute little vest. So I think I'll do it in maybe a lighter weight yarn because it looks like very bulky. And then let's see what's more. And there's also cardigans for younger kids as well, and dresses. And then there are also some men patterns in here as well, and these are very wild sweaters. This sweater right here is just plain old wild. It looks unfinished. I just don't like all the different colors, and you can see they say, oh, you can leave the ends off and it looks like a different look, but it just does not look good. It looks unfinished. It just looks like it went through the washing machine and got ruined. So that's one sweater I don't like as well. And then this one I also don't like. It's very bright. You can see it from here to New York. And I just don't like the different, like, see the raglan increases. They're too big. You can see them. I just don't like the striping in the sleeves. I just don't like this pattern at all. And then there's one pattern that's also, I think this pattern will look good on anyone, and it is called Michael. It looks like that. It's a very easy, simple, cute sweater. I think it will look good on any person. And that's about it basically. And then on the back they just have abbreviations and yarn resources and index and the basic stuff and her other books that she makes. Now, if you like crazy sweaters, and if you like different stuff like that, if you like to wear just like crazy stuff, I guess this is the book for you. But yeah, I would not buy this book. I just wouldn't. So, and it retails for $24.99, but I think it would retail for me for $15, I guess, because it's not a good. Well, it's very written well. I like the written stuff, and but it's just the poor color choices. It's just the work, like the garments aren't designed to fit the body well, and I just don't like this book that much. But anyways, that's my opinion on this book. And if you had this book and if you want to review it, please leave a video response down below, and I would like to see your review. Okay, so that's it for the book review. School. Now, as you all may know, I do school, and everyone does school. And it's been taking a lot of my time lately, and so there's not that much to talk about. If I'm off track from Ravelry, I'm sorry, it's because I'm very, very busy. Okay, and then, let me scratch this off my list. I don't want to really talk about that. Oh, yes, I do. No, I don't. That's something else for another video. But anyways, there's been a lot of KALs lately, that's knit-alongs, and the first knit-along is a Stockinette Zombies. They're doing an abalone sweater, and I'm gonna participate in that, I think, if I have time and if I make it by the deadline. And then Knittable, she has a stripy sock KAL. And then Sand 3 Throat Lemon, I think they're doing a partner one. And then more KALs. There's so many KALs going on right now. It's not ridiculous, but there's a lot of KALs. So if you want to join those KALs, please do so, because I really like those groups, and I might not participate in them because, again, I'm very busy, but I might participate in a couple of them. So yeah, go and check those groups out. And then last but not least, it's almost 40 minutes. This is the longest video I ever made. I want some suggestions on what type of video tutorials that I can do, because last week I did a video tutorial on how to make a gingerbread man. It's this little guy right here. Woo! I have a sliding chair, so it slides everywhere. It seems like everyone liked this tutorial, so if you have more tutorials for me to do, like if you have more suggestions or you're stuck on something and you want me to explain, please leave it down in the comments below, or message me on Ravelry, or go to Ravelry group and say it there. So yeah, I think that's it to talk about this week. It was a lot, and so yeah, if you like this video, please like it down below in the comment in the like area, so I think it's right here, or thumbs up, and subscribe up the top, and yeah, and also leave a comment if you like this video. And so yeah, and now Ravelry people, if you are confused on how to get to my videos on YouTube, type in www.youtube.com, and I'll bring you to youtube.com. Go to the search bar, it's up at the top, and type in Knit and Spin for Fun, and it will bring you to all of my videos, and just click on my channel. My channel is linked right underneath each video, and you'll find all my video tutorials and episodes there. So I hope that helps, and so I'll see you next week for a video tutorial and a episode, and right after this I'm going to record a video tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next week. Bye.